Greetings and welcome, folks. Yeah, today's a kind of sad one. I'm going to the Port of Spain General Hospital. I'm going to check out Moti. Moti get a slight stroke the day before yesterday. I don't know, he called me and tell me it's a brain stroke. I know how the situation is. I don't like to go in the hospital to see people who I know. I just don't like to go and see people in that state. You know, I always want to see my partner how they saw that one healthy and strong, but that's life. Old age sickness. You can run, but you can't hide from it. Yeah, so right now I'm in Gasparilla. Heading down south there. I don't know if I can take a little clip with Motie inside there or not. Hear what Motie had to say. Alright, so we came out from Current Road. Called Cipero Road here. This is the road where the barbecue boys them is. The strip, the food strip by the cross. You know, long time there's some drugs here. Illegal drag racing. Right here. Who could remember that? I want to come down here and get a little spot by the cross, not to put out tent, just to pop my trunk with my pot of soup and whatever, shark broth, prawns, chicken soup, whatever menu we plan to go out with, and you know, make some dollars. Yeah, somewhere up that side, not down here looking kinda deserted. Right, so we're almost to the hospital. Right, folks, so I'm really late, quarter to 11, quarter to 12. So I don't know if I'll be able to see Moti. I don't know where to look. I called Moti. Moti called me and asked him what ward he in. He can't talk good, I understand him, so yeah. Right, so we rush out to find Moti. So I'm going by accident and emergency where the ambulance is coming, because he came in with the ambulance. Give them the name and probably they'll tell me where he is. I'm waiting for about half an hour now. So yeah, hope we get through. And this now are over. Yeah. Right, so I guess on info here, Medical Extension 1, first floor, Old Hospital. Alright, so now we hope we get through. The Old Hospital is what I don't know. Kinda lost. Right, folks, so we meet Moti. To my surprise, Moti performing and looking better than the day he went in. I mean, he using his hand, he standing up, he walking. That day he couldn't use his hand, raise his hand, move his foot good and so on. So yeah, thankful for that. Wow. Alright, so we're talking to Moti here. Moti's a real battle axe. See how Moti there? Yeah, Moti out here alone, so I show nobody else. So the man said he spent 3 nights inside here already and he can't take it again. Yeah. So I head out of here in a bit. Right, so we get through, we see Moti, we deliver where we had to deliver, and Moti say, all the nurse them telling him that is the one of the fastest recovery they ever see. I mean, when he was going in, when the ambulance did pick him up in the morning, he was fumbling, he couldn't walk, he was hopping. Now looking good, man. Yeah, Moti has some zest still. Moti has battle. Yeah. Alright, folks, you know, past the soup kitchen there, the thing smelling good. But I ain't sure if it tasting good, nah? It's the hospital food, no salt. Yeah, so I had a challenge to find back where the car park is, but we came through. I'm gonna go down by the wharf and check out the vibes down there, the piece of land where they full up. And check out the area. See what happened new down that side. Old Colonial Hospital. Alright. Alright. I believe that was the first hospital down here. San Fernando Old Colonial Hospital. Alright, so we came out the car park there. We're gonna exit and head down this way. Past the guard boat, we in San Fernando. Out of the hospital. New Street. I believe down the hill there we have general stores. High Street, San Fernando. Down the side is the wharf. San Fernando Wharf. Now someone told me you could drive out on the land at the backfill. I ain't too sure about that, but I'm going to see if I could get to it. Terminal. I believe they broke down the the train station, old train station, about 150 200 years, 150 years old, right there. Alright, so let me see if we could get to go on that piece of open land there. To go there, I might stick up. Alright. Now folks, I think I'm driving on this now. I can see I can't come out back. It don't work to help me. It's looking nice to go out on the Indian Castle line or something. Right, so I was going to go through there, I ain't going through there. Gotta take it through here. Wow. Real old building. Made from stone, and stone is the bricks. Wow. I mean, I kind of never noticed that building. That's right, so we passing through a taxi stand here. Heading right. Really back to make a right here. Sea view, bar and rooftop. Right, so we're gonna make a right here to get back to that area where the old fishing depot business is. Now this is something new. Never passed through here. Place change up a bit. New fishing depot there. Oh, but now side alley. Tell me I could go and launch my boat and kayak there. So you see about that in due time. Right, this is where I believe I don't know I could cross to go across on the island business there. Right, so I'm going to look for Glen Anchor man, Strongy. Gosh, I forget the name. I forget your real name. We're going to look for Strongy. Somewhere in the back here he living. I don't know if Glen in the back here too. We're going to check out the vibes. In the back here. Kind of zone here down by the sea. So that the vibes in the back here. Yeah. Little small tongue here.
Not Joel. Fat boy na boys. Security na baby no nephew.
The man have a kayak here and he say you want to start to do your thing, man. But yeah, we had no day in a bit and do something.
Oh boy, fat boy.
Okay, like cool vibes in the night.
Nah, you're cool.
Yeah, that no bandit tree and all them things going on down here. That no bandit tree and thing going on down here.
Now, once you know somebody
Nah, that was long ago.
Yeah, folks. You see this screw here? Masulia there. I'll be down here, back down here soon. We're gonna do a little evening vibes down here sometime. What you see?
Yeah, man. Come
Yeah.
Come here,
What is your name? No red man do.
But there's one red man, but that's a cool scene.
Why when a man red they say red man, when a man thin they say thin man, when a man fat they say fat man.
Look, yes, so this is he acted me fan.
Use malanjo too? It have a malanjo in Toko. It have a malanjo in Toko, malanjo in Toko. Yeah.
You don't carry my name? You said chop this school?
Did the wifey or?
Yeah.
Okay, you and the wifey down here, man. Alright, nice.
Well, we just go in and see and make time,
Right.
I know them and I say, hey, I be just told them and I say, by the last time when we used to leave for me, I go me and rook and
Alright, folks, I'm going to a little alley here to meet the pala. The pala is somewhere around here. Alright, so we get a drink pala right here. We're gonna head out on the flat, Nice, folks. Yeah, man, it was a pleasure talking to Steve here and the wifey. So I'm going to explore now. So we're going so. Right, look at action here, main fishing. So let me come out and really see what's going on here. Yeah, looking like some good vibes. Right, folks, I'm a lady. I'm going to try something out there. But first things, I'm going to walk up that little incline there, that sandy bank, and see a view for on top there. Yes, we're going to take a little walk up there. Nice place here, boy. Come and play a little football match. Yeah, they should build a savannah here for build a pavilion and savannah and host little events here. Now we have a wall on that side. I think it's a Coast Guard base across there. I don't know if I walk up on top there I'll get to see over the wall. Yeah, folks, to head out of here. So just as we say in Trinity, killing some time. Yeah, we're outside. Oh, almost reached it up. And big up to my brethren Roderick. Roderick lives along the back there, past the old train station going down. Oh jeez. Right. Nice little view from on top here. San Fernando Yacht Club, Petrochin, Marabella, jetty out there. We have Farallon Rock somewhere out there. You've seen it, where it is. Oh, Farallon Rock right out there. The Tobago ferry, Port of Spain to San Fernando ferries. Right, so we're heading back down and go and cast a few lines. See if we get lucky to catch and release today. Yeah, we have birds diving out there. So I may hook up on something. But I think I'm gonna come down here in between and do a little this and that down here. Well known in the little small village here by Steve, wifey and some other soldiers there. So yeah, and see now I'm chatting with them folks there. If you stand up and watch, you're gonna never know you're close to San Fernando. By them day, it feeling like some rural village in the back of wherever. So we go and take a little walk up so down, so cast some line and see what I go on. Wow, beautiful seafront here. Stone well packed to stop the sea from coming back in and taking the land. Yeah, sure have some good game. So I don't know where to try really. I'm gonna try here then walk down to the left probably. About 4 fishermen fishing down there. Go and see where they catch on. Yeah, so we can try with the Kusem 25 gram. Nice solias, look at here alone. I meet Isa here and Josel up there. Them boys no more on the channel, so you know. The vibe's nice down here. Yeah. But I'm telling anybody who come in here, you see, come here, fish, enjoy yourself and don't leave the place nasty. Yeah. The place relatively clean, so keep it that way. Otherwise when you're going on the back there, you'll be blocked and asked to come and pick up back your garbage from here. Yeah. Right folks, so I'm taking a little walk down on this side here. I mean it's a little past midday. Them fish might take this low. Where the jail is this way? I tie on the low wrong side here. By the tail. Yes, no, you have a knife there? Or something to cut. I tie on this low wrong side, you know. I know tighten the van there, I tie on the low wrong side, right? Yeah.
Right by his bag there.
Right folks, so I know set back my look correct. The thing tie wrong side all the time. Yeah, so I'm going down so and cast. I know tell them fellas be time I come back. I here they catch a fish with a look. Both of them go inside the castle. Right for Solia, so I now get a call from the hospital. Motie discharge. They say I had to pass and pick up Motie around 4. So I down here one time, going golf so and after I'll pass and pick up Motie. So Motie functioning, I won't say 100, but functioning. So Motie in the hospital spending holidays there, and Motie talking about when we go and camp, we go in no thing and up no hill and down no hill and thing. If Motie gets sick and he can't move and this and that, there is something go beyond Motie mind, eh? That vibes, the outdoor vibes, camping, up to over here, there and everywhere now. Right, so where the fellas by the corner? Got some fellas fishing here like the corner. I know. I want to go down to the end there and try. Look at that day, look at that rock, the perfect rock. You put a mattress on the rock and lie down there and fish. But we can stand up point and cast. Rock about 4 to 5 feet long. Alright, so yeah folks, and after this video I know a lot of people are going to come down here, but please don't do like Labetco and by the Hyatt and leave all your rubbish and then somebody go block up the place and I want nobody come here. Don't do that. People is make it bad on themselves and after they're complaining, oh we can't get to go there again, this, that. Walk with a little bag, put your garbage, carry it out the road, put it in a dumpster. Yeah, if all you used to do that by the Hyatt, all of that still be fishing there. It's not Hyatt, man. That worrying me. Yeah. Right, so we reach at the curve here to go back. So by the fishing not saying to come down here. You can see me down here and you come down here and anything happen or you get robbed or what or anything. Don't say bushman sit to come here and thing happen to you. Yeah. But I'm looking more clear on this side. Try something here. Right, so yeah, so my boy them heading somewhere further up there and do some fishing. I chilling at 5. I'm gonna check them fellas down there, see what they catch. So my boy, if you catch anything, you might send a little clip from a tardine, yeah?
Right.
Yeah man, big up. Yeah. Right, now it's a long walk from back where I came from later here. Whew. Yeah, on the rocks. Park up right here. Gonna check them fellas down there. So I just saw them fellas catch a big fish. So you can see what they catch. So I'm gonna take off the camera when I almost reach and ask them fellas if I could film. I just wanna film this so. Yeah. So we can switch off now and probably I'll switch back on when we reach by them fellas. By the time I'm gonna cast some lure while I heading on the way today. Right, so yeah, so them fellas really catch something, did they? One catch a big catfish there and a rakando. Yeah. He's slimy by. That way, a hard hole by.
If it is.
Wait, where's the name? Where's the name?
Is that me?
Yeah, Ras.
Yeah, it's called my Ras.
Die Ras. If the man was red, then I call him red man. If he was fat, then I call him fat man. If he was thin, then I call him thin man. So he's Ras, so he's Ras. You have a Ras, he's Ras.
Yeah, man.
And he partner across the laughing by. So that the vibes out here. I just checking the fish off hooks them, casting a lure here. And I ain't getting through today. Because I know. So you guys check out the vibes there. You wait now, use Ras too? Use not Ras?
Nah.
Oh. Black. I no good to say that. I no good to say he's blacks. Yeah. Ready man there. Blacks. So we outside. Right, so yes, we are. Where's that? That is customs and exercise. Yeah, we can't cross that border there and go there. Otherwise, trouble. Yeah. Them fellas are the line set out there. And that is about it. I never go stay long enough to thing. You just stand up here. I stand up on the border line here, boy. Right on the border. Yeah. We're on the border here. If I throw hard, I throw it straight on the jetty, you know. We make a few more casts again and I don't know. Our fish. You see I throw further in front of the jet, you know? Yeah. Oh cool, I feel something just now there, boy. Maybe our fish over, where's that? If I catch a nice fish here all alone, me I can't know nothing. Me I no cool or nothing. Yeah, anything I catch is all alone here. Wait. A duck? Oh yeah, boy. Wait, that duck catching fish and we can catch fish, boy. Look, the fish in the mouth. Yeah, boy, the fish in the mouth, boy. He can't swallow it. He choking. The duck struggling to swallow the fish. Look at that there, boy. If I can zoom, let me see if I can zoom in on my phone and get that footage there. With that duck swallowing that fish. Yeah, boy. That's a National Geographic moment there, boy. Yeah, boy. National Geographic kind of scene there, boy. Oh lad. Come. What are you going on, Motie, boy? The fish stick in the beak or something? Yeah, so that was going on with Mr. Duckwood there. Hey. Yeah, him still catching him till to swallow the fish. Yeah, man. Like, will I give up here for me here, boy? All the fishing till later, a little later. Yeah. Yeah.
Fishing till we get done.
Nice.
Yesterday we went.
Hey, so yeah. High rising tide. Sometime fishes bite on the falling tide, than the rising.
Okay.
When the tide pulling going out, fishes bite. So all I might catch them after 3, 4, 5. I feel so well.
But every time we don't really get through,
Evening time.
yeah.
All you first one more time. All you coming here long, good while now.
Well, I come in here a little while. On the port here.
Yeah.
In the sand here.
Yeah.
You catch a rack on door.
Where's the best fish? Or like the biggest best fish? Or catch here?
I catch stingray. I catch.
Salmon. Any big salmon? No big salmon.
Catch snook all kind of things.
Snook.
Yeah,
Catch a snook here.
What size?
Small one.
Alright, that good. No redfish.
Catch a redfish, yeah.
Them is the kind of fish we looking for. Snook.
Snook, salmon, rakando. Yeah, them is good fish. Yeah. Right, folks. So we heading out of here now. Get the call out to go Gulf City. Meet the family a bit and ting. And I'll pass back and pick up Motie and drop him home, and then make our next run. So I'm out tell them fellas if they catch anything. Yeah, now tell them fellas if they catch anything there, they go send my little clip. Right, so heading out of here. I like this place. You're feeling heavy, you know, so you go someplace and you're feeling heavy, you're feeling heavy. Just feeling like I had good vibes. Probably it's because I know people and people know me around the area. Yeah. Alright, so we exiting the zone. There are some garbage here and there, but oh gosh, people, please keep the place clean. Carry all the garbage, bag it up, carry it back for the road. Otherwise, if you all start to come here and you start to like this spot and leaving garbage, somebody will lock it down. When you see them villagers there, they're gonna block up the entrance. Trust me, they say that. I was there talking to them and they say time anybody come here and start to see the place, they're gonna put a barrier there. Yeah. Right, so there's a rich Gulf City here, so I'm gonna have some thing to eat with the family and we see how it goes. Yep. Nice. Alright, so we came in at Gulf City here. We're gonna try food from off the grill. And then I had to head back, take up Motie and head home, and then head up Barataria. So that's how the day going so far. Now that's how the food looks like from off the grill. Yep. And that's the family day chilling, and had to leave to go and pick up Motie now. Alright folks, I gotta leave the mall now and go and pick up Motie. Yep, so after we pick up Motie and hear what Motie had to say, how he feeling and thing, I'll close off this video. It started off a little sad, but it end up good, because after going to the hospital and seeing Motie kinda looking normal again. Yeah. Right, so we're moving through the food court here. off the grill food was good, rice and stuff, but I believe the barbecue chicken that I get was the box chicken. I may be wrong, but to me, the meat tough, red. I know a box chicken when I taste it, you know. Well, they say it's local chicken, so I don't know. Yeah, so like I say, we're gonna pick up Motie now and head on. Right, folks, we're by the San Fernando hospital here, so I'm gonna organize, go up for Motie and come back down.
Let's cut it down, let's cut it down with it.
Alright, folks, we get man like Motie there. Motie ready to move and camp again. But you have to take it light. Yeah. Man like Motie. We have to say about Motie, about the holiday.
I like the holidays, the food.
He like the holiday and he missed something. I go tell her what he missed. Yeah. Let me tell them what he missed. He missed a little pull, a little tobacco. But they say that's good for him. But he say he's smoking 63 years now and nothing smoking related happening to him to come in hospital. So I know. Right, so we go on board the Bushman Express and head up the OD. Nice folks. So I meet a Solia right there. I was showing me say he had big and he looking too nice and thing right now. But we want to big up Soul Train Bar in Mondays. Nice. This man invite me. He say we had to come down and camp somewhere down Faisabad. Bust some pot, get some fish, a little this and that. So we're gonna end this here. We have Motie here. Motie kinda much percentage is Motie? 75, 80 or 100? Right now?
About 75.
About 75. Motie say about 75 right now. We gotta work with that. Once it's nothing below 50. And?
Correct, that's right.
Right, so anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Can't say enjoyed. I start off sad. I come to visit Motie in the hospital. Then we going back home with Motie, so it end up good.
Yeah, nice.
It end up nice. Don't mind he asked about 75.
I can reach out by 100, reach out, man.
Yeah. When he get a tobacco, well, me go and buy no tobacco for you, Motie. Because you have to get out on your own. Me encouraging that. So probably when he get out there, he go boost up to 100.
I'll boost up to 100.
Yeah. It is what it is. So anyway, over and out. See you on the next one. Alright, so there's home stretch. Motie enjoying Sunday lunch on Saturday. He said, nah boy, the food is nice inside. Oh Lord have mercy. Alright. This